Hey everybody, welcome to the Wreath Workshop. I am Ashley Greenwood. I'm so glad you are joining me on this summer Monday morning where we're going to be talking a lot about Christmas. So come on in, let me know where you're watching from. I always love to know where everyone is. If you are watching right now, chances are you're going to be watching the replay either on Facebook, Good Morning Facebook, or on my YouTube channel. So, as I said, come on in, let me know where you're watching from. Say hi so that I can chit chat with you. I am going to pull myself up on my iPad so that I can chit chat with people that are watching on Facebook. And good morning, all of my TikTok followers. I love hanging out with you. Good morning, Paula. Welcome. We're going to be talking about Christmas in July. Let me see here. Hold on, friends. Let me mute myself. All right, there we go. Got it. So, Christmas in July. Now, some people get really wigged out about Christmas in July because they're like, it's too soon. No. Here's the thing. If you are in the handmade business, you got to start making Christmas in July or you're going to be behind. Also, if you're one of those people that have all these great intentions and you just don't get to all of the fun home decor things that you want to make, Christmas is July. Christmas in July is where you start. Good morning, Danae. Good morning, Jess and Clara. Welcome. Clara, welcome. All right, so let's talk about how I pick ribbons to go together because I think that is a big question that a lot of people have. We're going to begin with our focal ribbon. Now, some people say that Farmhouse is on the way out. And that may be true for some things, but at Christmas, we love Farmhouse. So this is my inspiration ribbon this morning. This is a sweet red barn directional ribbon print. I love the trees. We've got some snow. It really makes me feel very Christmassy when I look at it. So let's talk about the ribbons that we're going to choose to go with it, okay? Good morning, honey bunny. Welcome. Good morning to my friends on TikTok. Make sure you say hi so that I know that you are watching. So we're going to pair this ribbon with others by looking at the colors that we have, okay? So we have our deep green, we've got our Christmas red, we've got gray and white. Let me see if I can switch this thing around. Listen, Facebook, I know you're backwards. I'm so sorry. I can't get it together this morning. Good morning from Louisiana. Bowmaker by trade. I am so glad you were here. Listen, I want to let you guys know that I'm hosting a Christmas in July workshop. It starts on July 22nd, 25th is the 25th, and the 26th. I'm doing it a little later in July because I gotta wait for my children to go back to school so they will get out of my hair. And I want to encourage you to join. If you would like the link to join and find out more about the workshop, if you're watching on Facebook, it is linked in the description of this video. And if you're watching on TikTok, it's in the link. You guys know where the link is, right? I've already got people in, and I'm so excited about that. Good morning, my friend Lori. All right, here we go. So let's match this up. First, I'm going to choose another gray and red print. These go really, really well together. Adding a little bit of dot. Then because it's Farmhouse, we need some buffalo check. Very farmhousey. And then I need a little bit of a solid color to add in. So when I'm choosing ribbons, I'm going to choose one solid, maybe two, a check. Here is our focal ribbon, and here's our polka dot. Just adding lots of patterns to it. Just makes it very interesting, makes it look really high end, and it just makes me happy. Like my friend Kathy says, I say all the time, it just makes me happy. I'm gonna drop this in the floor. I often keep a bucket on the floor so that I can drop my ribbon rolls in so that they're contained and they just don't roll everywhere. Guys, if you know someone that would love to learn more about bow making and wreath making, please share this video with them. I would really appreciate it. If you're on Facebook, you could just tag them in the comments so they can come back and watch it later. Good morning, my friend Barbara. Here is my easy bow maker. I use this all the time. This is how I have built a very successful Etsy shop. I got this from my grandmother, but you can find them on Amazon. Some people say that you can find them in Michael's. It's just a wooden bow maker that I use on the daily, all the time. All right, so here we go. First, we're gonna begin with the solid. Now, this is a red solid. It is a 1.5 inch wired ribbon. Yes, it needs to be wired if you want a big, beautiful bow. That's just it. It's gotta be wired. This actually came from Sam's a couple of years ago. Sam's is a great place if you are a beginning wreath maker to get some ribbons to practice on, because it's really inexpensive and it's pretty good quality. Some of these are better than others, but I always love their solids. You can also find these in all the other places too. This is called canvas ribbon. My user friend asking me to make it. Listen, we like to chit chat. And if you don't like to chit chat, that's okay. You could just go. It's okay. All right, friends, so let's get started. 1.5 inch canvas ribbon. Gonna drop it down in my bucket. Now, for this one, I would like to make a big loopy bow. Imagine this kind of bow going on a pre-made Christmas tree that you may already, a pre-made Christmas wreath that you may already have, or you can put it on a skinny pencil tree. That would be a great bow for a skinny pencil tree. You could put it on your banister of your stairs, just all kinds of places for this bow. All right, so let's make a big, long tail down in between the bow maker, down in between the dowels. Now here's the deal. This is what I'm going to be teaching in the Christmas in July workshop. It's called the July Jingle. Our very first lesson is going to be really slow, very detailed bow making. So if you need help with that, come on over. All right, so I'm going to measure out 6 inches for my loop. The best thing about the Easy Bow Maker is it has a ruler. I'm just going to measure out 6 inches on here, press it down with my thumbs at the base of the bow maker, and then on my left hand side I'm going to twist that ribbon away from me and then push it back down. 6 inches on the other side, press the ribbon down. I think this is the part that people get really mixed up with. The twisting of the ribbon and the compressing of the ribbon in between these dowels. It is really, really important. So we're going to twist it again. I'm going to make 6 total loops, 3 on each side, because I want this to be a really big bow. All of these loops are going to be 6 inches. Make sure to press down with your thumbs. Now, I usually have on my beautiful faux press-on nails that I have been in love with, but I'm taking a break so I can really compress with my thumbs. I've got a bunch of nails on standby. I'm trying to decide which ones I'm going to use next, because I really do love them. I get them from my friend Barbara Kay. If you're interested in those press-on nails, just reach out to me. I will share her link. I am not an ambassador. I don't sell the stuff, but I really do love them. Okay. So let's talk about it. So here's what we have on our Easy Bow Maker, just like this. You see they're all stacked up. I have 3 loops on each side. Now, I always tell people to be the boss of your loops. That means you're going to tug them where you want them to be. I'm going to put it back down. Put my thumb down on the middle at the base of the dowels. And I'm gonna gently tug these loops in a pinwheel where I want them to be. Here we go. Just like that. You can see they're all splayed out, okay? Now let's do the next layer. And the next layer, so this is my focal ribbon, okay, right? I'm trying to decide which one I want to do. I think I'm going to do it that way. I'm going to do the barn, and then the polka dot, and then the buffalo check. Now, if you want to know where I shop for ribbon, I have a link for that. If you're watching on TikTok, it's in the link. Just scroll down and it'll be an instant download to where you shop for ribbon. Now I'm gonna break one of the rules that I do all the time, okay? I'm actually gonna dovetail this. Dovetailing means you just fold your ribbon over and you cut up from the outside edge. Just like that. I know my people that always watch me, they're like, what is she doing? Why is she doing it that way? Because I want to. Remember, it doesn't have to be perfect, friends. We're just having fun. Okay, let me back up. This is directional ribbon. It only goes one way. So if I want both of my tails to be going the right way, I'm going to have to cut an extra one. All right, so let's do that first. Okay, hold on. Let me measure it out. Cut it out right here. So on my right-hand side, I'm going to put this extra tail, because if I don't do this step, as I'm completing my bow, the tail on the right-hand side is going to be upside down, and nobody wants upside-down barns. Especially if you are an Etsy shop seller and you are actually selling these. Don't send people upside down barns. I'm going to go ahead and add this to the right hand side of the bow maker. And just like that. See? I just added it. Got about 2 inches hanging over. And then we have our tail coming down. Now, I'm gonna start it like normal. So let's cut my tail again. Remember, you fold it over. And then you cut up from the bottom, from the folded edge. Just like that. All right. Down in between the dowels, you have to compress your ribbon. Push, push, push. Now, right here at the base, I'm going to twist it over. Barbara, it is really pretty ribbon. And ribbon like this really reminds us of Christmas. It makes us happy. Press that down. Twist it over. You got to twist it completely over, friends. That is just the way to do it. Let me see if I have any comments that I've missed it. Hello, my friend Kathy and Betsy. Welcome. Pushing it down. Dear Lord, please let me have enough ribbon to finish this off. I think I'm going to be good. Measuring out 6 inches. Kathy, I was telling everybody about the July Jingle Workshop that I am hosting. It starts on July 25th. It's only $10. And listen, if you are already in my membership, you're already in, okay? So you do not have to pay for the workshop. I will be sending out a link for you to join. So Kathy and my other friends, Barbara, do not join the workshop. Do not pay for the workshop. I'll put it that way. Because you're already in. Y'all, I must be living right because it is It is just gonna work. I'm gonna have just enough ribbon to do what I need to do. Holla! Okay, we're gonna pinwheel this out, and then we need to talk about it again. Good morning. Okay, Old Town Bloom and Bow. Is that Jeff? I think that's Jeff. Okay, guys, so let's talk about this. Directional ribbon. Now, this barn is looking nice. This barn is looking nice. That guy's upside down, and these are upside down. So here's how you're going to fix that directional ribbon. You're just gonna grab it at the base and then give it one full twist, and it will make it go the right way, okay? So on this side, you're gonna grab it at the base, twist it completely over just once, and it's gonna fix it. So let's watch it. I thought that was you, Jeff. Good morning, Stacy. So I'm gonna come down here. I'm gonna grab it and twist it completely over. And now my words are going the right way. It's really a simple fix, but it really, if you are a new wreath maker, it really confuses you and confounds you. And you're like, what? How do they do that? Let's do it on this side. My TikTok friends, thank you so much for sharing this with other people and for giving me lots of hearts. If you enjoy this content, it just helps other people find us. So I appreciate you. And there we go. Ta-da! Going the right way. Words are going the right way. It is just what I wanted. Perfect. All right, now we're going to come in with our gray and polka dot. This is actually called, here's a lesson, take note. This type of ribbon is called Swiss dot. So it's really important that when you are first starting out as a wreath maker, you have to know what you're looking for. You have to know what the words are. I mean, if you wanted to find this and you started looking for polka dot ribbon, it's not going to come up. This is called Swiss dot ribbon. Good morning, Tracy. So if you're doing a search at Craft Outlet or all the other places that I recommend, that's what this is. It comes in a variety of colors. It is a really good ribbon to have in your arsenal for when you want to make lots of pretty bows. So yeah, just as she loves Swiss dot, me too. I love that this is edged in red. It is a really good wire. It's making me happy. This is a 1.5 inch ribbon. The ribbons that I use most often are 2.5 inch and 1.5 inch, but I do have a newfound love for this. I think this might be 5/8 ribbon or 7/8 ribbon. I call it 1 inch. I love this ribbon as well. Someone on TikTok says, I have never tried to separate a bow out while in the bow maker. Oh yeah, it's a game changer. Totally. Now, I have good friends. They don't do that when they are making their bows, and that is okay, but it's just easier for me. Hey, my friend Justin. Justin, your videos are so stinking funny. If you guys are not following Justin from Green with an E, Reads, he's in all the places, and you should totally follow him because he's hilarious. Hilarious. All right, guys, here we go. Coming in, making our tail down in between the bow maker. Smush that ribbon. That is a Southern technical word, right, Justin? We're smushing that ribbon, getting as flat as you can in between these dowels. Good morning, Kim. Good morning, Renee. He is hysterical. Justin's hysterical. All right. Now, we've been making 6-inch loops. We're going to get a little bit smaller. So we're going to do 5-inch loops. Again, this is the very first lesson that I am teaching in the July Jingle Workshop. We're going to make bows. We're going to make a big old tree bow. We're gonna make a bow similar to this. I call it a loopy bow. And then we're gonna make a funky Christmas bow together. Funky is just the recipe that we use. I'm gonna be teaching you that, sharing you out. I'm even going to like write out the instructions because that helps me to remember what the heck I'm supposed to do. So y'all come and join us. You can find the link if you are on Facebook. The link is in the description. So just go to the description of this video, my friends. If you're on TikTok, it is in the link in my profile on my homepage. You guys know where the link is. Click that link. It is the very first image at the top of my page. Just click that and it'll take you to where you can find out more information about the July jingle. All right, here we go. Okay, I'm gonna make sure that these two loops are the same size because I'm a pretty good guesser, but sometimes I get a little off track. So all I'm gonna do is hold this up on this side and hold that up on that side, and yep, they're good. They're the same length. Remember, rethinking does not have to be perfect, friends. It really doesn't. I'm just gonna do one loop for that one because it's making me happy right now. Let's cut that tail. And now let's add a little bit of fun with this. Okay, let's see, what size is it? It's like 7/8 or 5/8 wide ribbon. It's the little skinny ribbon. Yes, it has wires. It has a wire in it. That's what you really want to look for. Oh, thank you, Leslie. Leslie from Lavender Patch Reads. She is in my membership, and she says that Ashley's a great teacher, and that's how she learned. I'm so glad that I was able to help you, my friend. I'm going to drop that down in there. This ribbon came from the gift wrap section of Hobby Lobby during Christmas. So chances are they're going to start putting this stuff out really, really soon. So go get you some. Maybe wait till it's 40% off because you know it's coming. But yeah, I use this all year round. Good morning, my friend Faith. Faith, I saw that you were teaching a workshop. Have you already done it? How did it go? I want to know all the things. All right, for this layer, this is my 4th layer. I'm not going to do a long tail with this ribbon. I'm going to do short tails at the top. So let's just do a short little tail. Hold on, I'm thinking. Yeah, let's try it this way. Twist it around. I'm gonna make this so we have 6 inches, 5 inches. Now I'm doing 4 inches. Oh, Jeff says Hobby Lobby in his area already has ribbon out. I think they have some ribbon out. I walked through the aisle to see if they had any new stuff. I didn't see any new stuff, but maybe I wasn't looking. Faith says that her workshop was last weekend and it was awesome. We created some beautiful designs. You are so welcome, Faith. Listen, I taught school with Faith because I'm a school teacher. That's why Faith and I are really good at teaching others how to make wreaths and bows, because we've taught little children for years and years and years. And if I can teach a 4-year-old how to cut with a pair of scissors, I can teach you how to make a bow. Right, Faith? So Faith had a workshop, an online workshop, and she said it went great. I'm so glad. Faith, what did y'all make? Did you make Christmas, fall? Tell me all about it. All right, here's the trick with this little skinny ribbon, okay? It will bounce out of your dowels really, really easily. So you got to keep a finger down, all right? You got to keep your finger down and on it. Someone says on TikTok, they can be a challenge. Come on over, girl. I will help you. Fate said they did some summer and Christmas designs. Awesome. Okay, I'm gonna cut that, and I'm gonna talk with you guys about it. All right, so here's what we've done. It's gonna bounce up, but that's okay. Do you see how that bounced up? You gotta keep your finger on it. So on this side, we have 3 loops. On the other side, I've just got 2 loops. Good morning, Lisa. And that's gonna just make it more interesting. So don't get all like, why, what is she doing? It's not symmetrical. It's just gonna make it interesting. It is okay. Y'all see how it bounced up, right? This little skinny ribbon, you have to keep your fingers on it or it's just gonna move all around. Let's put it back where it's supposed to be. I'm just gonna smush it back down. Finger, thumb on the base, and I'm going to pull them gently where I want them to be. Like that, just like that. Pull that up. Let's see, I've pinwheeled them around. It just makes it easier, in my opinion. Just makes it easier. Next, I'm going to grab my bind wire. Now listen, nope, that's not it. Here it is. Can you tell the difference in between the thickness of these? This is the bind wire that I use to tighten up wreaths that are too loosey-goosey. I just wrap this around, not too tight, but tight enough to pull it together. So this is the one that I use to tighten up my wreaths that are way too loose. This is the one I use on the back of bows that I am going to be sending to someone. Like they bought it in my Etsy shop. It comes in multiple colors. It doesn't matter what color you get. White, pink, red, brown, it doesn't matter. This is 2 millimeter. You can find the link for it. You know, if you're on TikTok, it's in the link. If you are on Facebook and you want me to share the link for the bind wire that I use, just type in bind wire and I'll come back and share that, okay? Guys, I got some new mascara because my teenage girl, she's all about makeup. And this mascara is making my eyelids stick together. Lord have mercy. It's driving me batty. Anybody else have a teenager at their house that's all about makeup and wants to tell you that your makeup's not good anymore? Is it just me? Let me know. Good morning, Brooke. These are also phenomenal Knipex wire cutters. I talked trash about these when I first got them because they are heavier, they are bigger, but I love them now. I've changed my mind. I still love these as well. You see, I wrote the date on them. I want to see how long they last before they start going bad. Before they lose their sharpness. Okay, bind wire. Underneath all of it. A zip tie. I do not use floral wire because me and floral wire, we do not get along together. Let me part the C's. Gonna pull this up. All right, so here's what we've got. We've got our bind wire on the bottom. We've got our zip tie. Kim says her daughter convinced her to put on fake lashes. Just no drive you crazy. Yeah, I'm telling you, this mascara is driving me crazy. We haven't done the fake lashes thing. My girl child has phenomenal eyelashes. She did not get them from me. She got them from her daddy's people because I don't hardly have any eyelashes, you know what I mean? I'm going to take my palm and put it on top of those dowels and then pull straight up. That's how I get it out. So here's my big old stack of ribbon. Oh, that's a good shot. I want you to notice how the zip tie is off center. We got to move it over a little bit. We got to shimmy it over to the middle to finish off our bow. Okay. I'm going to take my 4 fingers and put them on the back. My thumb goes on the top. First thing I'm going to do is get my bind wire to where it's supposed to be. I'm just going to eyeball that it's equal on both sides. And then I'm going to use my bind wire. If you don't have bind wire, use pipe cleaners. It's okay. We use what we have. We don't get stuck on not having all the things. I'm going to use the legs of my bind wire, the tails, and I'm going to gently tug that zip tie to the middle. Did you see what I did? I just gently moved it over. Thumb on the top, fingers on the bottom. Take the tail of your zip tie, move it to the back gently. Okay, so I want you to notice that I'm holding all of my ribbons securely, but I am not holding them so hard that any of that ribbon stack is moving. I don't want to move anything. I just want to hold it securely, okay? So now that the zip tie is in the middle, I've moved it over, the buckle is on the back. I'm going to put my thumb into that loop right there because that's my middle loop. Remember, I made 3 on this side. Take my little button loop, and I'm going to tighten up this zip tie as tight as I can without shifting that ribbon stack. Okay, so here we go. Just gonna pull it together. Tammy says she has issues keeping the ribbon in the stack while tightening the zip tie. You need to make sure you are compressing that ribbon as tight as you can between the dowels, okay? It sounds like it's not in a little tight little bundle. Here we go. Let's cut it off right here. Now, our very first lesson for the July jingle is bow making. We're going to be making 3 different bows, including a big old tree bow. So make sure you join so you can get step by step really good tutorials, okay? All right, there's the back. There's the front. Oh, she's so cute. Let's give her some fluffing. First, I'm going to pull my tails down. And then I'm going to fluff the loops. Fluffing the loops just means I put my fingers in them and I give them a gentle wiggle. And fluff them up. This size bow is perfect for a pre-made wreath that you may already have. Just a greenery wreath. This size of bow is really pretty on your stairwell newel post at Christmas. On the top of a skinny Christmas tree. Like, I always want to have a Christmas tree for my kitchen. I have no room for a Christmas tree in my kitchen, but I always want one. So yeah. Look at that cute little bow. Oh my goodness. Super cute. Love it. Kimber says wreath making terms: shimmy, fluffing, button loop, and smush. Exactly. Good job taking notes. I need to make a TikTok about that. That is hilarious, Kim. All right, so here we go. Oh, Alexandra has a question. Please tell me about the July jingle. When and how do you sign up? Listen, Alexandra, you're watching on Facebook. So just go to the description of the video that you were watching. It's in the description of this video. I would love for you to join me. It's a 2-day workshop. We are going to be making, we've got four sessions, right? So on the first day, which is July 25th, it's a Thursday, we are going to be doing a bow making session in the morning, and then in the afternoon, we're going to be making a tree topper together with the bow that we made. All right. Then the next day, excuse me, We're going to be doing a wreath in the morning and then a matching lantern swag in the afternoon. So wreath making does not have to be hard. I'm going to be showing you step by step exactly how to do things. Best part is $10. $10 to come and hang out with me and my other wreath making besties. So y'all come on, join the fun, and let's make some beautiful things together. All right, guys. Now I have just enough time to make 2 more bows together before I have to go and do haircuts, back to school haircuts with my children. Yeah, back to school. They're starting early. Ashley says she will be on vacation. Can I pay and be able to rewatch instead of being live? Absolutely. That is a great question. Everything is going to be stored in a private Facebook group, which means that you can come back and watch it as many times as you want. You can purchase it now, and then in October, November, when you get the itch to make something, come on back. It'll be there waiting for you, okay? All right, here we go. Let's make some lemon bows. So I sell bows in my Etsy shop all the time, every day, because people want something cute, they want something pretty, but they don't want to make it. They don't want to learn how to make it, and I am there for them. Someone is asking how much the workshop is. The July Jingle Workshop is just $10. $10. Yeah. I wanted to make it accessible to everybody, and you guys need to come and join me. Okay? If you have any more questions, just let me know. Barbara says it's worth the money and you will not be disappointed. Barbara, you are so sweet. Barbara, along with lots of other people that are watching, they're in my monthly membership already. So the July Jingle Workshop is like a little insight into what the monthly membership is going to be. So I would love for you to come hang out with us. 2.5 inch wired ribbon. This is stripe. I'm going to be making this quick and easy because this is an order that I need to get out. Do you sign up via Facebook? Actually, you're going to sign up for the workshop by going to the link in my TikTok profile. Click that link at the top of the page. There is a picture of me and it says July Jingle. Click that image. It will take you to the page that tells you all about it, answers all of your questions, and you purchase through that. Once you have purchased the workshop, I'm going to be sending you an email with the details inside. And that is going to have a link to the private Facebook group. Okay? I hope that makes sense. Yeah, a lot of people want to know, well, what if I'm not ready to make for Christmas yet? I get it. I totally get it. But the videos, the tutorials will be available for you so that when you are ready for Christmas, they'll be there. And you can hop on whenever you want. You can rewatch them as many times as you like. I often get people asking, is it like a make along? You know, like, are you going to make along with me? And the answer is no. And here's because. I want you to do this workshop like I do workshops, because I love to learn from other people too. I purchase workshops all the time. I want you to come sit with me and watch the whole thing. Watch what I'm doing. Look at the materials I'm using. Look at the supply list. Go and see if you have supplies that I am using, because we use what we have. And if not, you can go shopping. Once you've gathered all of your things, come back to the video for the second time and sit down and watch it and stop it and rewind and go back and, you know, do it slowly at your own pace. Don't try to do it as I am doing it. All right? You want to be able to start and stop along the way. Okay? Someone is asking, am I twisting the ribbon in the middle? I am twisting the ribbons every time I make the loop on the outside of these dowels. Not really in the middle, it's on the outside. I hope that makes sense. Hey Sam, welcome, good morning. All right, first layer, isn't that pretty? So pretty. This is in order. She wants 2 of these, so we're gonna make them real fast. Bow making is something that everyone always has questions about, okay? So that's the first lesson we're gonna be teaching in the July Jingle workshop. Straighten everything out. So this is 1.5 inch wired ribbon. If you wanna know where I shop for ribbons, if you're on Facebook, just leave me a message that's, you know, shop ribbons, and I will get you that link. If you're on TikTok, it's in the link. All right, here we go. Down right there, push, push, push. I always pull the tail forward, or pull the tail towards me, because it's just easier. Hold on. I gotta remember how to make it. Have a great afternoon to you too, Jeff. Jeff said his break is over. It's time for him to get back to the work. So I'm gonna do 2 6-inch loops on each side. Pushing down. Do you see how hard I'm pushing with my thumbs? I am pushing way hard down at the base of those dowels. That is the trick that a lot of people miss out on. Twist that ribbon. Every time I make a loop, I twist the ribbon. Okay, I'm gonna do a little button loop in the middle. Just like that. Let me catch this ribbon. I hold the ribbons on my table with something heavy so they don't fall down. Let's pinwheel everything out. Like that. You see how it stays in? Because it's really good ribbon. It is really good. It is very thick. Oh my gosh. I have sticky mascara, y'all. It's my teenager's fault. Let's cut our bind wire. I'm going to go ahead and cut 2 of these because I'm going to be using them. So I saw that Tammy asked on TikTok, what trends am I seeing for Christmas? That is a very good question, my friend. I'm seeing blue everywhere. Blue for fall, blue for Christmas. I really like to find out what kind of trends we're having. This is the easiest way. Everybody pay attention. The easiest way to figure out what trends are coming for Christmas or any holidays is to go to Hobby Lobby and Michael's, like straight up. Go to Hobby Lobby, look on those center kiosks or those center, what do you guys call those things? The stands in the middle of the aisles where they have like all their collections together and they've got all the little pretty collections stacked up next to each other. Those are the trends. That is what's coming. So always go and pay attention to that stuff. Someone posted a picture the other day in another Facebook group of a cute sign like a fall sign from Hobby Lobby. And I thought, oh my gosh, those are the colors that are going to be trendy. Like, she nailed it. She posted the picture. It was like a little piece of artwork, and it had blues and like a burgundy with yellows, like deep, deep yellows. That's the trend for fall. So always go there, okay? Go to Hobby Lobby and Michael's. Take a look around at what they have styled together, okay? Good Morning Candy. And that's how you come up with it. There's the back. Here's the front. It needs some fluffing. I wonder where she's going to put these. So my customer ordered 2 of these bows through my Etsy shop. I'm always curious about where they're going to put them again. Where they're going to be putting them. That is a beautiful bow. Let's make one more. And then I got to rouse up my children, and it's haircut day for one of them before they start back to school. I know a lot of you guys are like, why are they going back to school so early? We're on a modified schedule this year. Good morning, Sharon. We're on a modified schedule, and they get lots of breaks throughout the year, but they start early, which really stinks because nobody wants to start school when it's 150 degrees outside. I used to teach kindergarten in public school, and if it was a certain degree outside, if the heat index was a certain number, we couldn't even go outside. And that is a long day to be inside with a bunch of 5-year-olds. You know what I'm saying? All right, so we are just making our big loops with this 2.5-inch ribbon. This is a really good ribbon. I use this ribbon so much that I bought a 50-yard roll. If you have a ribbon that you just adore and it comes in a 50-yard roll, you buy it. It's less money than having to buy all those little 10-yard rolls. You know what I mean? I am in South Carolina. If you can't tell, I am a Southern girl. So yeah, welcome to the Wreath Workshop. Oh my goodness, someone on TikTok says, I have such a calming voice. Thank you for teaching us to make beautiful bows. You are so welcome. On our bow making Mondays, I have to go really fast sometimes. That's why I always encourage you guys, if I'm hosting a workshop, come and join us, because I go so much slower and so much more detailed. So if you enjoy the way that I teach, first off, hit that follow button. And next, come get into my world. Come join us for the July Jingle Workshop and learn from us, from me and my other Wreath besties, because they love to give, they like to give input as well. We are a community. There we go. All right, last layer, and then I gotta go wake that boy up because he's gotta get his hair cut. All right, here we go. Down in. We're gonna twist this ribbon on this side right here. Thank you for answering the question, my friends. I see someone is asking the name of my bow maker. Thank you, Leslie and Tammy. I appreciate you. That's what I'm talking about. See, I have gathered together such a wonderful group of creative people from all over the world, and we just help each other. We're very supportive, especially in my membership. Some of us are just learning. We're just getting started. We don't know what the heck they're doing. and we give each other creative input. So yeah, if that sounds like a place that you want to be, come join us. Come get in my world. Oh, Teresa, I'm so glad. Teresa says she just loves watching these videos. Teresa, you need to join. You need to come visit us in the July Jingle Workshop. It's only $10. Only $10. I wanted to make it accessible to lots of people so they could get a little bit of a taste of what our membership is like. Because it's just like the membership. Oh, Lisa. Lisa says, I am awesome. Thank you. I will tell my teenage daughter that you said I was awesome because we have to go school shopping for clothes today. And I'm pretty sure she's not going to think I am awesome in about an hour. So I'll tell her that. Lisa, the way that you join the July Jingle Workshop is to go to the description of the video that you're watching on Facebook. It is in that description. There's a link there for you to go and check out all of the details and join us. Oh, Tracy. That means a lot. Tracy says the Ashley's Wreath class membership is great and is so affordable. I want it to be affordable. I want you guys to be able to be creative and not have to worry about, this is costing way too much and I don't need to be in here. That's what I want you to do. All right, last cut. Let's pin all this stuff out. Bind wire. I love bind wire. Oh my gosh. It's amazing. Thank you, my friend Tammy. The zip tie. This is my favorite zip tie. It's the little Goldilocks. I hear feet. Which means that someone's about to bust in here. Let's pop it out. Just like that. All right, guys. Listen. Come get in my world. Follow along where you are watching. Sign up for the July Jingle Workshop. Because it's going to be awesome. Just in time. All right, friends. I will see you later this week with some more Christmas and July fun to get ready for the workshop. But right now is haircut time. So, bye everybody. Have a great week. See you later.